Hello there, Samurai. It's DavinchyFX. Let's get straight into it. So now, coming into the market today, which happens to be a Thursday and the 23rd of April 2026, looking at this pair, we have most of the pairs are still giving us the same structure marked out on my previous video, while some has changed course. So we'll be marking out new structures and working out with the old structure that we marked out before. So now this is EURUSD. I was looking to check if that pullback that happened is a valid pullback, because I have a rule for everything I trade. So you need to have a rule, a system to how you trade the forex market. You don't just trade the forex market blindly, because some BOS can be a minor pause in either a buy or a sell, but to you it might feel like a BOS based on it's pulled back. But for me, it needs to meet a criteria. You need to have a criteria in your system based kind of trading before you can. So now to me, that was not a valid pullback. Now I'm trying to locate the structural low. So now until price gives me a valid pullback before I can pinpoint the structural low. So that for now, I'll be looking to sell EURUSD from that zone. So moving on to the next pair, GU. We'll mark out this GU zone. Is on Monday. It's on Saturday during my video. I think my second or third video on YouTube. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on the notification to get more updates for any of my setups. And you know my setups are always A+. You know that. So now we're waiting for price. That zone that we marked out is on Saturday, and we also marked the zone out on Monday. So now it's still very much valid. So now moving on to the next pair, USDCHF bought exactly from the zone we wanted it to buy from. So now I'll do the before and after of this in my next video. So it bought perfectly from the zone we wanted to buy from and broke structure to the upside, giving us another higher high. But we need to see a very valid pullback on the 15-minute time frame to tell us that this is the structural high. So now for me, I was checking to see, is there a valid pullback? So now it does not meet my criteria for a valid pullback, indicating that we don't have a structural high yet. That was just a minor pause in buying the momentum. So now my zone that I marked out on the 1 hour time frame and refined on the 15 minutes still happens to be very valid. So I'll be looking to buy USDCHF right from that zone. So if price taps my zone, I wait for a confirmation. We don't just trade blindly in the Forex Samurai. So you need to be able to wait for confirmation. You need patience, because trading is the game of waiting. You need to be among the waiters. And I've heard and I have seen and heard that the best trade at the trades are very boring. So you need to be able to get used to boredom, be able to make it in the game of trading. So moving on to USDCAD. USDCAD is currently bearish for me, and we marked out this zone as of my video that I made on Monday. Right, you can check out my YouTube channel and see my previous analysis. So now price is still heading to our zone. But if it does not change course, that means what? Change character. That means breaking the structural high. And a tiny break is a break to me. I don't necessarily need a very strong break at most times. As long as it breaks the structures, I am not looking to trade based on sentiment. I am looking to trade based on what the market is telling me to do. And you know the motto and the slogan of the Forex Samurai: reaction over prediction. Reaction over you don't need to be the all-knowing. You don't need to be a jinn. You don't need to be a wizard or a witch. You are just, all you need to be able to do is what? To tag along, to enter into a flow state, to play along with what the market is telling you to do. So moving on to GJ, we marked out this zone on Saturday. On Monday, the zone is still valid. Right till today, the zone still happens to be valid until the high or the low gets broken. That is when we can change our zone. So now I just waiting for London session 8 p.m. Nigerian time, which happens to be UTC 1, but in Nigeria it is UTC plus 1. UTC 0 in UTC. Yes, in UTC 1 in Nigeria it is GMT plus 1, or it can also be called UTC plus 1. So now we need Asian sweep of the eyes by London, tapping into our POI, then the confirmation. So now gold, moving on to gold. Gold is buying right from where it's going to buy from. But the momentum has been very slow. But at the same time, I need a way to scale in. Or if this trade get invalidated, we leave it. Or we can also scale in if we get confirmation without trade being invalidated. So now marking out the so now the way I trade is the way I scaling is using session based liquidity. So now marking out my Asian session, I want London, running it by giving me a confirmation. Then I'll be without taking out the structural 15-minute low. So now that is you need reasons to everything you do. You need a condition. So now you'll be able to react to it, not just predict it. I'll see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.